I think that there's going to be a lot of class in this little girl, which I think is going to be really interesting.
Like what side of Klaus?
Like maybe the not so good side of Klaus.
Today's episode of Clever Newsfeed is brought to you by T-Mobile. Keep up with the freshest pop culture news with T-Mobile.
It's so good to see you back here at Comic-Con once again. And I gotta say, I know you're a girl's girl, so my heart is kind of breaking for you because two of your girls were killed off the show. How are you handling it?
I thought I was handling it fine until I got back to Atlanta and I went to text them and say, hey, should we meet for tacos? And they weren't there.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
So this is hard for Phoebe, the human being, but how is this going to be for Haley on the show?
Pick up with Haley, it's been 5 years.
Right.
So she's had kind of 5 years to deal with the loss of her friend and of the Davina and of her husband. You know, so I think she still thinks about them, but I don't think it's as heavy on her anymore. But yeah, you know, I think because they're not there, I think she'll probably try and lean on Freya a little bit just to have a bit of a female on her side.
Exactly. And when I was thinking about the time jump, honestly, your character specifically really stood out to me because I feel like we're going to see so many changes, especially being a mother and all of the things that she's gone through.
Yeah.
And now having a kid that's talking and a full human being.
Yes.
What's that going to be like?
It's exciting. We just cast the little girl who's playing Hope, and she's so adorable. It's fun, you know. I'm excited to really kind of find a relationship with her. I think that there's going to be a lot of class in this little girl, which I think is going to be really interesting.
Like what side of Klaus?
Like maybe the not so good side of Klaus. I think she has a really dark side, this little girl, and she's very powerful. Maybe a little precocious even. There's definitely layers to this character, which is why it's so cool that she's actually a character now and not just a baby.
And for more with the cast of the originals, click to the left to see what everyone had to say about the upcoming Season 4 time jump, or click to the right to see the final San Diego Comic-Con panel with the cast of The Vampire Diaries. And another big thanks to T-Mobile. With double the LTE coverage, you can now stay in the know in more places.